Hi, and welcome to the next tutorial. What I'm going to show you today is I know there's been a bit of discussion about having Office on the Mac and the differences between using spreadsheets and Word and things like that. Basically, there's no real difference. You may get some formatting differences between the two and slight variations, but in essence, there's going to be not much of a difference between the two. Yeah, occasionally there may be, but that's going to be between PC and Mac, not necessarily Word and something else. I'm not saying that's all the time, but the majority of times it will be fine. And I'll just show you an example. I've been working on a spreadsheet in Excel, and I'm going to load it up in Excel and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm just going to go to my documents. I'm just going to open in Finder, class attendance. I'm going to right click it and I'm going to say open with Microsoft Excel, and it will load up here, and it looks like any other spreadsheet that you might have. Could be tracking data, could be anything like that, like some sort of marking scheme that you use on Excel. I'm going to right click that and say open with pages, numbers, which is the Apple equivalent to Microsoft Excel, and let that open up. And a little box will pop up and it will tell me any issues that it may come up with in the actual importation of an Excel document. And here you can see that the print area isn't supported and the setting was removed. That's not a big deal, it's just saying the print area. Sometimes you might see other things in here like font has been replaced or some other formatting issues. I generally don't find anything major that goes wrong. And as you can see here, I'm just going to clear it, close that box off. As you can see, there's the difference between the two, which is pretty much not a problem. In fact, it's not exactly the same. You see there is some font, little variations, nothing great, nothing that's going to actually make anything non-workable. And I can even go further and right click that and say open in Openoffice, and this may work because I don't usually use Openoffice, but Openoffice is the free version of Office that we've been discussing, and I think it might take a little bit to load up, and I'll say I want to register later and let it load up. And just hit OK there. And no, I don't want to participate in that. And here we go. And that's in Openoffice. And as you can see, again, there's very little, if any, variations between them all. That's an example between those three. And all you need to do really is just decide which one you want to use. My advice is I like to use numbers. I prefer to use numbers, apologise, or Openoffice. I very rarely use Microsoft products. It's not a big issue for me. If you have any questions about that, feel free to email me or just come and see me. Thank you very much.